it's one of those things, man, where we see it's tough to make that decision to really dig deep in onto yourself to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? And it's challenging, but you understand once you step in there, the work has to continue. You have to be on and forever be cognizant of self at all times, man. And that's work.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's work. And I mean, it's not for the faint at heart. If you
No.
want if you wanting to be a better person, it's it's got to be that way. So
That's
I
just
mean,
it, bro. I think the assumption is that people want to be better people. And I can tell you that's not generally the rule. Generally, the folks say it's just the people around them that need to be better.
right.
They fine. I'm good.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And just like we were talking about that house last week, where it got that one special room that you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to bother with.
Right.
That's the room these folks gonna have to go into. And I don't know if people are necessarily, lining up to do that.
Right.
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 And another thing we have to take into consideration, you guys know me. You've known me for, I don't know how many years now, 20 something?
Easy. Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 something years.
What is it, like 97, 96, 97,
98, I think.
Yeah, 98, 98,
Yeah,
98.
98. But anyway, so you guys have had the opportunity to watch me, and you know what my motivations are, not because of what I've told you, but because what I've shown you over 20 years.
Yep.
And so there's certain conversations that kind of association has afforded us. It also has afforded me a particular perspective where I can challenge what it is I'm seeing and hearing based on, not only historical data, but trajectory and then understanding personality. And I think that particular chemistry makes the work we do here, it gives it more validity for the two of you than I think it would for a fourth or a fifth chair.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to think about this from the perspective of somebody who might come sit in that fourth chair and be like, I mean, all that sounds good, but I ain't, I'm good. Because they don't want to open that door. That room has no walls.
Right. Right.
That room has no wall. That is
man.
virtual reality in there. I'm gonna have to enter another world.
Yep.
A world where I'm not cool, I'm not put together, I'm not strong, I'm not organized, I'm not all the things that I present to other people. I'm none of those things in that room.
Right.
I'm a helpless little boy. I'm a helpless little girl.
And that's exactly what it is.
I am confused. I'm a phony. I'm a fake. I'm pretending.
I'm a coward.
I'm a coward. I'm browbeaten within an inch of my life. I'm broken in so many different ways. I'm all of those things that we just keep in that one room. And so somebody coming to your house, knocking on your door, asking to look in that room, like, ho now. Who are you?
Right.
And what you got to do with this room? Right. Let's go on back downstairs where I done set it up for you, where you can see me as the person I want you to see me as,
right,
as opposed to, digging into this, because it ain't like you can walk in there and snap a finger and it's all fixed and we walk out. We walk in there, we might as well just turn the lights off in all the other rooms.
Right.
Because we got to deal with this one.
Yep. And once you open that door, man, the floodgates are open.
People ain't lining up to do that.
No.
Because that's painful. It's unsettling. It's emotionally and psychologically challenging, if not physically. And people just not lining up to do that work. I think best case scenario for us is we've got to stick to the DNA of doing the work for ourselves and sharing the process without the intent of doing the work for somebody else. Because intending to do the work for somebody else leaves itself open to a whole lot of questions we really can't answer for people about why they should even trust us to do that. Why a public forum of some kind is even the right place to do that, right? Because to be absolutely frank, it's not. To have real conversations, public forum is not the right place to do that.
Yeah.
It just so happens the three of us have a unique relationship where we can do that, right?
Yeah.
So that's the part, DC. We started this conversation by me saying I'm still a little hesitant. I'm still kind of wait and see before I start making the $300, $400 kind of, investments on equipment and all of that kind of stuff. I think at the end of the day, there's something here. I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a radio show. Maybe it's a live. Maybe it's education. Maybe it's a subscription site for people who want to do or learn or sort very specific things out. Because one of the things I think having done this work affords us the opportunity to speak on topics from a healthier perspective, right?
Yeah.
So let's say today we was going to talk about stepkids, right? Today we're going to talk about marrying a woman who has kids. What does that mean? What does that look like? How is that done in the healthiest possible way? What are the challenges and pitfalls to be prepared for? I mean, it's that kind of stuff. I think if we start to congregate around topics and produce topical content that can then be delivered, that's not necessarily banging on someone's secret door. That's really more or less kind of getting them to, like I think you said before, it's like a looking glass, right? A looking glass into someone else's approach that they may be able to add a couple of pieces and parts to if they like the thought process, the idea, if that's something they want to try out. I think we can help people increase their tool bag as opposed to let's go in this room and do this work, because we just don't have that kind of forum, I don't think. But again, I'm trying not to paint us into any corners.
No. I agree wholeheartedly. But I mean, but actually that's what's in front of us. We're just recording our normal conversations about certain scenarios, topics, issues, and we work through them. And that's the content. I mean, that sounds fair to me. I mean, because opening up, for lack of a better phrase, Pandora's box for somebody else, man, that's a lot.
I don't know you like that.
Right.
Hey, bro.
I
don't know you like that. That's not how it's going down.
Yeah, and that can get ugly real quick too, man. And if you don't have a relationship like you were speaking of, like how we have, that can go left real fast.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those situations where if I were in person with a fourth chair, I would be a whole lot more confident in being able to meet them in a place where they felt comfortable enough to have these conversations, because that's what I do. Remotely, with a camera in between us, right? That you're gonna get a whole different kind of cat. You're gonna get that living room dude.
Right.
That living room dude gonna show up. You ain't gonna get the back of the house messy garage dude. You're gonna get the living room dude.
Yeah. Dressed up, looking nice, saying all the right things.
Trying to say all the right things because it's gonna be recorded, because people gonna hear. So I need to say things a certain way, right? I mean, they campaigning the whole time. It's like putting a camera in front of a politician. What they gonna say? They gonna say all the right stuff,
all the
in
right
all
stuff,
the right ways, and they're going to kiss the baby.
Not kiss the baby.
They're going to kiss the babies.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's the part, you know, again, the whole point of the conversation is that's why I'm a little hesitant. And I'm still kind of holding off on making some of those bigger investments, because again, I don't know what it is we have. And I don't know, man. It's something. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we just keep trudging forward the way that we're doing now, and we look for those nuggets as we've been doing, and keep plucking that out of there, you know. And a lot of oh yeah, you see all that gray. I'm starting to let it come in, man.
Are you?
Yeah. I've been doing the dye process, but I'm embracing it now. Cause
I ain't never once thought about dyeing my hair for a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm going all in. I want just get all of it.
Hey man, but it look good though. See, and that's the thing. The reason why my thought process has changed, because somebody told me that they like the way it looks. So you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, that adds a dimension, right?
Right.
Somebody look at you, they see something a little different, you know, when you coming at them, when you got a little bit of that on you.
Yeah, you can feel that energy too, boy. You're like, oh, okay, I like this. We can go ahead and make this work for real. Yeah, man.
Anyway, I tried not to inundate y'all too much with them pictures from Mazatlan.
I was just about to ask you, how was the trip, man?
Oh man, it was fabulous. Anytime I get to go anywhere with my queen, man, and show her something different in life, that's top of the heap for me.
Yes, sir.
When I look at you know, the sum total of my life, top of the heap for me is building a life that woman can enjoy, that she can, because she's earned it and she deserves it. And so, you know, just putting that together, man, and seeing, you know, how she is in Car, you gonna be on camera. Come on over here, Car. Yeah.
No, I'm not ready.
No, but so in that way, man, the trips can't go bad.
Right.
They can't, because
I got you.
It's the new experience. It's the being in another country. It's the you know, because it was amazing just watching her. She was flipping out behind the conversion rate. She ain't never really had to make conversion rates for foreign exchange, right? And so she like, and so it was just interesting seeing her rewire her synapse to figure out that the world is not based on a dollar. We like to believe it is, but there are all these other countries with their own currency. And so she was riding down the street and she was like, they condos are $5 million. No. They 5 million pesos.
Right.
Well, how many dollars is that?
You got to convert it.
That's about it. So the way I do it is I cut it in half. That would be 2.5 million. And I know that's around $250, but the rate is less than 1-to-1. So that's about $230,000. Yep. So just watching her do that, man, again, more so than even the scenery, because after a while, a beach is a beach is a beach.
Right.
Now, there are black sand beaches, pink sand, white sand. I get all of that. But after a while, the tropics are the tropics, and it's just nice. But the part I love is just watching, you know, her experience the different culture. We went out in the back country and rode around on ATVs and went through a couple of little villages and stopped at some tequila, you know, distilleries and leather shops, and, you know, with the locals and stuff like that, man. It was just really cool to it's always wonderful to watch her, because I'm spectating. To me, that's my reward for us being here, is to watch that part of it. Right?
Yeah. See her light up, man.
Yeah.
Seeing
so
her light up.
That part's fabulous, Doc. I can't do enough of it. That's why we heading out of here again on Wednesday.
I know that's right, man. Get it in, bro.
Yep.
Get it in.
Yep.
That's beautiful, man. Hey, the one picture, she's behind you and she's pointing.
Yeah.
That is a dope picture, man. I love
sir.
that picture.
Yes,
Love
sir.
that picture. It is, you know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. That's the one.
If anybody know us,
Yeah,
they know that's the picture.
that's the picture, bro.
If anybody know us, they know that's the picture.
That's the picture, man. Poof, poof.
That's the picture.
I love it. I love it.
That's the
Love it,
picture.
man.
Yeah, I know when I took it, you know, and I looked at it in the camera, I say, baby, this is the picture right here.
Yep.
You know, she was like, it's okay. I don't really look. I said, no, you missing the point.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you need to look at the picture, not as a picture of you, but as a photo of two people. And tell me what you see in this photo about these two people.
Yeah, man.
Tell me what you see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Man, I'm so happy, man. I'm proud of y'all too, man. Happy and proud of y'all, man. I mean, of course, you guys are living your life, but the life that you live is an example for all to take note of and to see. It really is, man.
Well,
I
we
mean,
got our rooms too.
yeah, but I'm just saying though, but
yeah,
but y'all do it gracefully and you do it well enough and you have a level of transparency to know like, hey, these people are not perfect, but the example that they present and show, they understand and they handle their stuff well.
Yeah,
and they're hanging in the tough to the how my uncle used to say, hang tough in the cuff till you get enough because it ain't so rough.
Yep. Yeah, that's the first time I heard somebody because of the ad, because it ain't so rough to it. But yeah,
man.
Man,
Yes,
listen,
sir.
and it DC, it's done got to the point where it's not easy, is not even the right word for it. It's gotten to the point where it's innate. It would be like me asking you, is it easy to have a chin?
Got you. Right.
What do you mean? I just happen to have it. I have a chin.
Yeah.
So people say, well, it's easy being married. I feel like they asking me, is it easy to have a chin at this point? We've been married for 30 years at this point. Listen, I've had my wife longer than I've had any of my body cells. Our body cells turn over every 12 years.
Wow. What an analogy. I ain't even think about it like that.
So I'm like, well, what do you mean? I don't anyway, whatever. But yeah, Doc, it's not difficult. It's not easy. It's not, I don't know. There's no, the effort, if there's any, is trying to imagine my life in any other state.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't, it's incomprehensible to think otherwise.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the air you breathe.
Yeah.
I've been lending some thought to me doing something on my own. That's why I'm making the investment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that thing is as of yet. I just want to get the stuff and actually just start going through practice modes, if you will, get myself comfortable and being in front of a camera and getting repetitions and being able to talk and, you know, have a clear mind and being able to articulate while I'm in front of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing of it for
Mm-hmm.
me. But what it turns into, I don't know what it's going to be, but you know, it's going to be something.
Yeah.
So
no, and honestly, you know, on some level, the stuff that I have purchased is like, well, hell, it ain't like I'm not going to use it.
Right.
I figure out something to do with it. And
right.
The truth of the matter is, man, as much as I always fight against that stuff,
Mhm.
I know that in order for me to grow, I'm gonna have to start to think about some things differently.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's a better way.
Yeah.
And I feel like that about everything in my life. I feel like no matter what it is I'm doing, there's a better way
Mhm.
to do that.
Yeah.
And if better is our birthright, then we owe it to ourselves and our families and those people we would potentially influence in a positive way to do the extra work, right? To figure out, okay, well, it's not all or nothing. It's not binary. It's not this or that. There's an and in there somewhere where you can do both of the things. And it's trying to figure that out is where I am at the moment, honestly. Is trying to figure out how to be better about not shutting myself and my opportunities down before they even get a chance.
Right.
Some things I'm gonna have to let them take on a life, whatever life they want to take on, and see where it goes.
Right. Right.
But that's probably one of my biggest growth areas at the moment, to be honest with you.